Hello and welcome to this Warcraft replay. This is going to be it's just going to be a game. This is from the Gera Cup or Gera Cup. I don't know how to pronounce it honestly, but it's from that. I'm pretty sure, even without my pronunciation, that you could just read, where it's from. So this is a Night Elf mirror. It's a very desirable matchup in my opinion because there hasn't been much on the channel. So yeah, it's hopefully nice to cast recent replays now, since there seems to be a lot of new players participating in the mini tournaments that Warcraft 3 is currently having. I mean, like, Warcraft 3 is getting so much activity, and I am not even capturing any of it. I can explain that. That's mainly because I'm currently in exam week. After this, then my semester's over, then yay, I can go have some fun, do YouTubes a lot longer, and all that good stuff. So anyway, this is the Night Elf mirror. We have Lawliet spawning in as the yellow Night Elf player in the bottom left. Yep, and his opponent will be Huntress Shaped or WarchiefRich. I'm not entirely sure. Hunter Shaped almost got me confused with Star Shaped, to be fairly honest here, but it does say WarchiefRich on the labels, so yeah, I'm pretty sure, since, yeah. So, Demon Hunter Mirror, hopefully we will have some different stuff here, maybe as a second hero, maybe we'll see some funky tavern, or either the priestess or the keeper, whichever one it will be. So I don't think either player is gonna go for any sort of huntress play. Yeah, it looks just to be standard rush to tier 2 into Keeper of the Grove, not Keeper of the Grove, Ancient of Law. I thought of Druid and I thought of the Keeper. So yeah, we're gonna have double Ancient of Law maybe into, of course, those Druid units, the Druid of Claw and the Dryad. Even though Dryad's not Druid, it still kinda counts. Alright, Circlet plus 3 agility, that's already plus 5 attack on that Demon Hunter. He's gonna hit very hard. Meanwhile, Mantle of Intelligence, as well as a Ring of Protection. Not the best drops here from WarchiefRich, but he is accelerating with his farming here. He is immediately going for another creep camp on top of his initial 2. That is going to, of course, drawback is that his Demon Hunter will be slightly less health than his counterpart here. Uh-oh. Yikes. The mantle has been picked up by the Demon Hunter. That is, I mean, it's not gonna give him any sort of power spike, but it is gonna prevent either WarchiefRich from selling that item, or maybe using it for a second hero. Either way, both are level 2. We are gonna have pretty much both of them mana burning each other. I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure Lawliet would have the advantage since he did mana burn first, but that doesn't seem to be the case. I think maybe WarchiefRich had more mana. So anyway, that attack pretty much didn't do much. I guess it kind of just occupied the WarchiefRich's Demon Hunter. The problem is that Lawliet hasn't actually healed up while WarchiefRich's has, so we are gonna face a little bit of problem, but it doesn't seem like Lawliet's being pressured at all, until, of course, the health bar turns red. So tier 2 first for both players, Ancient of Wonders being placed down for Lawliet. Meanwhile, WarchiefRich, don't know what his base is doing, but he does seem to be putting down a lot of hurt on that Demon Hunter for Lawliet, and of course Lawliet can't really do the efficiency by dropping the circlet and around using the moon wells because his opponent's demon hunter is here. So yeah. I've always found the demon hunter, the versus demon hunter, very weird. It usually comes down to who has the better evasion procs, and of course who mana burn first, but apparently the mana burn first doesn't really matter if all that much, so yeah, let's just say the evasion proc as well as the any other army factor there. First Ancient of Law coming down for WarchiefRich. He also has a Hunter's Hole, obviously, otherwise he wouldn't actually start that Ancient of Law. We actually have a Keeper coming out for Lawliet and WarchiefRich. Lawliet, however, is going for a double Ancient of Law, meanwhile WarchiefRich going for a quick... both players are going for a quick tier 3, but WarchiefRich actually is lacking in one production building. That could be a bit of a problem here, because Lawliet is pretty much above WarchiefRich right now. Like Lawliet has covered WarchiefRich and gone a little further into the distance here. So yeah, I'm not sure what WarchiefRich did to lead to this disparity here. Even like WarchiefRich even doesn't have a Ancient of Wonders, meanwhile Lawliet already had. So that kind of puzzles me. I think it was this Shredder. Yeah, very weird. I mean, normally Night Elves would have a bit of a hard time gathering lumber anyway, because it's a trade-off that they don't destroy trees, but they gain lumber at a slower rate. I guess that's what the Shredder is for, but like WarchiefRich is just using it as an army unit. That was a little bad from Lawliet. Even though he had the preservation staff transferred, he didn't actually preserve in time. So a little advantage to WarchiefRich as both of his heroes receive the experience. Meanwhile, Lawliet, he has bears out. Hopefully they'll be good. Maybe not. Lawliet is gonna lose himself his very first Druid of Claw. I honestly would have preferred that rejuvenation much earlier. I don't know what happened there. It might have been just waiting for mana, since it was just recently trained, but that's a bad start for Lawliet, despite him being in a tech advantage, kind of. Alright, tier 3 for both players, just finished for WarchiefRich. Orb of Venom will be transferred to both of these Demon Hunters most likely. Maybe not, maybe the Keepers will keep them. Oh, never mind. It's going to be transferred to the Demon Hunter instead. Meanwhile, Lawliet is going to keep it on his Keeper of the Grove. Here we go. Here we have the Druid of Claw advantage over towards Lawliet, and that's a very nice entangle, but equally nice preservation staff to save him. There we go with the Abolish over there. The Abolish is going to be absolutely critical in these fights, as the Keeper would pretty much be negated. Of course, there will be the initial damage from the Entangle as well, but basically the Entangle's there to act as a root, act as an enabler in surrounding or just picking off units. So yeah. And of course, these Demon Hunters are getting very close to their like hero killing abilities, as you can see there with the aid of the bears. Heroes have to be aware. I still don't understand the purpose of this Goblin Shredder. I guess he's just been there to act as as an early body, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, especially now that both players have transitioned into double bears. Not sure how worthwhile this Shredder has been. I mean, of course, the Shredder might have been the factor that led to the first kill of the Keeper of the Grove, but other than that, not much. Alright, both players still going for double bears. We are going to have the Mark of the Bear, I think that was what it was called, or whatever it was. It's the ability that you can roar with the bear form. Yeah, normally bears can't actually roar. You have to be in druid form to have that. Lawliet picked up a vampire core, which is going to be maybe swingy enough to be actually impactful. It's definitely going to negate the Thorns aura that both keepers have actually trained up. So even though like some damage gets reflected, hopefully that reflected damage will be compensated with the lifesteal. Here we go with a huge ass fight here. We are going to have a scroll protection being used by WarchiefRich. We do have Zeppelins out for Lawliet, so maybe he can micro these units back. But it doesn't seem like that's going to be the case. Demon Hunter is going to focus down that Zeppelin as best as it can. If the Zeppelin dies, then Lawliet is going to be absolutely screwed. That was not a good one. That was a misclick by Lawliet. He is going to lose a lot of bears for that. I believe he was aiming for the Zeppelin with the Preservation Staff, but he aimed his Keeper instead. And the Keeper, I don't think, was in absolute danger. I think the Keeper was also trying to get inside the Zeppelin as well. Yeah, kind of a panic move there from Lawliet. That is going to cost him because he did lose, I believe, 2 bears. Yeah, 2 bears, and that was a little messy there. I mean, wow. What was the condition that WarchiefRich had that allowed him to win? I guess it was the protection aura. I don't know if that was significant enough, honestly. Maybe these units have upgrades. No upgrades. Lawliet does have +1 attack. So, I'm not sure, I don't remember if he had it before the fight or not, but if he has it now, then hopefully that would be the band-aid to kind of remedy this position that Lawliet has found himself in. Alright, Rock Golem has been taken down. Greater healing potion. That's just going to ever snowball WarchiefRich, honestly. Like, it prevents one of his heroes from actually, you know, getting out of the fight early on. And of course, if the hero doesn't actually get taken down early on, then yeah, pretty much one game right there. Scroll of Healing and Scroll of Protection. Wands of Illusion has been used to, I guess, try and fool WarchiefRich, but yeah, we shall see. We shall see. I think we have a bear advantage right now for WarchiefRich, which is very, very clear. Scroll Protection will be used on Lawliet's side this time. Lawliet actually needs to use Roar. I don't know why he's not using it. Okay, there we go. He has finally used it, but honestly, I thought that was a little too late. Lawliet might need to target with his Demon Hunter. He is slowly killing the bears, as well as saving his own with the Preservation Staff. Druid, why did that Druid turn back to Druid form, I wonder? Either way, the Demon Hunter is pretty low on Lawliet, not Lawliet, WarchiefRich, and I guess he already used his greater healing potion because he does not have it. Neither does the Keeper of Grove. That is going to be Lawliet winning this fight. Can he kill a bear? Yes, he will. Trying to maximize his profits right there. And yeah, he, despite a couple of things, I don't know if the bear numbers were to Lawliet's favor or WarchiefRich's favor, whichever one. But yeah, as the observers say, the upgrades do seem like they are working. 2-1 already for Lawliet. Keeper was gonna get taken down though. That might have been a misstep right there from of Lawliet. Maybe he overstayed, and he's now you know, receiving the backlash of staying for too long. And it does seem like Lawliet is going to be pushed away despite winning that previous fight. The fact that he stayed, you know, kind of endangered him, and yikes, that was a little bit of a mistake there from Lawliet. I think that might have been the game swinging factor, and WarchiefRich has just won the condition here. That, I don't know why he did that. He tried to slow down WarchiefRich's heroes by, you know, kind of dancing his Demon Hunter around, going for mana burns, but he didn't take into consideration that he could just get entangled and killed. So, if WarchiefRich doesn't finish this game now, I don't think that matters. Maybe, because Lawliet has to wait for 2 level 4, level 4, level 3 hero. I thought the Keeper was level 4. Meanwhile, WarchiefRich just has the luxury of attacking. Just bears alone. I think the Demon Hunter is at the point now, level 5, where he can just do anything. With the help of the rejuvenation, since there's no Dryads out for Lawliet, he can't actually get rid of that rejuve. So yeah, slowly bring this down. Oh, never mind. Lawliet will Tavern Hero, Tavern Revive his Demon Hunter. Maybe this will push this back. The Demon Hunter of WarchiefRich is kind of low, but so is Lawliet. Keeper on both is alive, so maybe we might push this back. Staff Preservation will save WarchiefRich's Demon Hunter, but the bears are too much, too many for Lawliet to handle. Entangle on the Keeper. Will we have a Keeper versus Keeper action? No, we won't. I guess the Keeper is scared of 5 bears as well as a Dryad. Oh no, a bear is going to intercept, go for a pathing play there, and invisibility? Wow. Lawliet being very cheeky, but he will lose the game as he GG's. So yeah, that is going to be game. I will hopefully be back by Monday or Tuesday. That's where my exam finishes. Sorry about that. This is just going to be a filler just to, you know, to remind you guys that I'm not dead. I'll see you guys again next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this Night Elf vs Night Elf action, and take care.